Hi, I'm the Bomb, and in this video I'll be guiding you through the fourth and final encounter in the Construct Quarter of Naxxramas, Thaddius. This is the last boss to cover in my Naxxramas tutorial videos. In this video I will discuss the mini-bosses, Chain Lightning, Ball Lightning, Positioning, and Polarity Shift. Before I begin, I would just like to mention that this boss provides almost everyone with the most difficulty. Coordination and non-idiotic raid members are mandatory for defeating Thaddius. I will begin with the mini-bosses, Stalag and Foigen. There is nothing special to them really. First of all, you need to pull them at almost the same time. All they really do is a tank throw at every 10 seconds, which throws the main aggro target across the room to the other boss. DPS should be very careful of their aggro here. They also cannot lose their links, which is the beam of light behind them. Once they reach the ramp, they lose their link and will wipe you. Lastly, they need to die at approximately the same time. Upon defeating these twins, you need to jump onto the Thaddius ledge. In order to make the jump, you must go to the corner of the mini-boss stage, then jump. This is your first sign of a fail group. When everyone lands on the platform, they should stack on each other on the positive side, which I will now explain. Polarity Shift is the key to defeating Thaddius. Every 30 seconds he will cast this, at which point you'll be given one of two debuff buffs, a positive or negative charge. When you receive a positive charge, you need to stack with anyone else with the same charge as you because it will increase your damage done by 10% for every stack. The same thing goes for the negatives. The positive and negative sides must be far enough apart that you don't wipe yourselves. What I mean by this is that if you have a positive charged person standing with the negatives, or vice versa, that person will start dealing damage to all oppositely charged players after 5 seconds, but they will be one-shotted by everyone else's charge. When your polarity switches charges, you must run through Thaddius into the opposite side. There is no pattern to who gets what charge when. You must always be watching your debuff. This is where most people wipe, and in my opinion, if you can't pay enough attention to your own debuffs that you die on Thaddius, then you shouldn't be playing WoW in the first place. Every raid member should always be stacking their charges, whether a range, melee, or a healer, and always be at max distance from the boss. Besides that, this boss does two other spells, one being Ball of Lightning and the other being Chain Lightning. Ball Lightning only occurs if there is no one within melee range of Thaddius, at which point he will cast it on the current aggro target, dealing massive amount of damage. Secondly, Chain Lightning occurs every 15 seconds, which deals damage to 5 random players on Heroic and 3 on Regular. The damage isn't great and is easily healed through. Finally, Thaddius has a 6-minute enrage timer, making stacking charges that much more important because of his large health pool. If you fail to land the jump on the Thaddius' platform, you need to swim all the way back to the ledge and jump again. If you make the jump, do not enter the combat zone until you are given a polarity, or else everyone else's charge will kill you immediately. Also, battle resing is very risky here. The resurrected player must not accept the res until Polarity Shift has about 1.5 seconds left on the cast, or else they too will res and be one-shotted by everyone else. I would like to mention that there are different methods of where the positive and negative charged people stand, one being north and south platform, another being east and west. This is the way my guild does it. I understand that this is a difficult fight, and I tried to explain it to the best of my abilities, but like Hagen, it may be confusing, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. At this time, I'd like to thank you for watching, wish you luck on your encounter. If you have any questions regarding this boss or any other, feel free to ask unless I have not posted a video for it yet. If you'd like to add something to the video, feel free to leave a comment below or add a video response. Thanks, and see you next time.